This is the big story we are tracking for our viewers. Chief Justice of India Gavai has said he will look into this now. Rishi Dev, activist, is also with us on the broadcast. Rishi Dev, how do you react to what the CJI has said today, sir?
When we look at a problem, especially an urban problem, we have to scientifically quantify it. That means, is there a problem? What is the scale of the problem? What is the nature of the problem? What are the components of the problem? That we've not done, whether it's the CGI or whether it's the high courts. We fought this case for 15 years, and apparently we submitted data in the CGI bench. For 15 years, the bench analyzed from 2009 to 2023, and that is when they gave an order in 24 that the ABC rules 2023 are very comprehensive because they included a very important component of this whole conflict between dogs and humans is feeding. And the central government and the judiciary both realized that the species of dog is not itself, a wild species that will get into a conflict. They are very much dependent on humans. And just like, humans are dependent on humans, and only the conflict appears when there's no clarity of relationship. That is when the ABC rules were defined, saying that the feeding should be a law, because no matter how much resources the government puts, the MCD cannot sterilize all dogs. The MCD cannot feed them. It's a very small department with the little seed money and manpower. So the big important part of this campaign should be that the government should run is involve the animal lovers, because the animal lovers in decades they have themselves gone and sterilized and vaccinated and fed these dogs. They are taking care of these dogs on behalf of the government. They are not the enemies of the society as it is being projected. They are putting their money, time, efforts into getting these animals sterilized. For what? So that they become docile. They are feeding them so that they don't bite out of hunger. Now, what has happened in the past few years is that this RWS with non-scientific and filled with fear. They are always filled with fear that the dogs will bite. Now they start relocating the dogs. They start putting dogs in shelters or outside city limits. That's where vacuums are created, and all this effort of the national effort goes down the drain. And when then what happens is the semi-feral and the feral dogs start coming into your areas. We have to categorize. A dog is not a dog. It can be a pet dog, a community dog, a stray dog, a semi-feral dog, a feral dog. All these live within us, and they don't carry tax. So what we need is more community dogs. They drive away larger packs. Suppose you have two domesticated dogs in your society, they will not let the 20 dogs in the night, the semi-feral dogs which live in your informal greens, just a kilometer away, to come and infringe and bite. Now, when the same RWAs, they just dislocate these dogs, or the government goes on a spree to, put all the dogs away, then we are inviting feral and semi-feral. See, the species will not get extinct. We may remove 8 lakh dogs and they might get killed or brutally, or they might end up in pounds. But what will happen in the next 15 days? Semi-feral and feral dogs will start coming in. How will you handle them? They can't be domesticated. They can't be vaccinated. So that
what would be your appeal then? What would be your appeal then, Rishi, to the CJI? The CJI said he will be looking into the Supreme Court's order after this plea was mentioned before him today.
Yes. So they have to look at the facts. Fact number one is...
What will be your appeal? What will be your appeal to the CJI?
My first appeal is we've already sent out notices to the Delhi government. They did not verify the suo moto, the report that was based on which the suo moto action was taken. The poor girl died of meningitis. We have all the medical reports. We have copies of the police. We have the statements from the family. They said it was not a case of rabies. And when this misreporting has happened, it's the duty of the Delhi government and also the court. The court should have given a chance to us to put the data. Suppose the statistics say that the dogs are biting. They may be biting, but the statistics of the government say that there have been 0 bites. Rabies are 20 cases in Delhi in the last 2 years. So the data has to be analyzed. Whether it's the suo moto case or whether it's the CJI, we are going to tell them that first, put a committee and let them analyze the data. Let's not talk about compassion. Let's not talk about cruelty. But first you quantify the problem, whether there is a problem or not. Because in Delhi, there is no problem. That is our main point. We have data to prove. And that is when the CGI gave that final verdict, that when there is not a problem, why are you creating it? So that is our appeal. We are going to focus on submitting data and asking the CGI to look into the merits of the suo motu article and take legal action against the reporter also. The Times Group have to answer. How did they spread so much panic and fear amongst the people? And even with the Delhi government. The Delhi government was forced into this by the
It's
Times
better,
Group.
sir, it's better that we don't take other companies' names on another media channel, but fair enough. You are entitled to your opinion. Appreciate you joining us with your perspective.